Before you watch the video or skip to the next part, make sure that you stop. Why? Because I might save your money and time. We have Preference Prime subscription, which is like Netflix but for placement preparation, upskilling, coding, and certifications. It has more than 200 plus courses like AI, ML, data science, AWS cloud, full stack web development, CC++, Java, Python, DSA, component coding, aptitude. Even has micro courses for companies like TCS, MPT, Wipro, Deloitte, ZS, Amazon, Cisco, Qualcomm, etc. So all problem solved just with one single subscription. And not just courses, just like a single subscription. We also have a Preference placement cell that has more than 400 plus hiring partners, and we actually do refer you in all of these companies once you complete our track of these weeks.
Hey, hi everyone. Welcome to the another new video on Deloitte Aptitude round question and answers. So in this video, we are going to discuss about all the question answers and model questions they are going to ask in Deloitte placement paper. So just look at here. And before going to start the question and answers, I would like to clear you one thing about the Deloitte test pattern. So all the links are given in the description of the video. If you want, you can open and you can check the syllabus as well. Simply I am giving the highlight. See, in the placement papers of Deloitte, they are giving the quant and logical together combined with 20 questions. So in this video, we are going to discuss about aptitude question and answers, means both will consisting of quantitative aptitude as well as logical reasoning questions also. So in the in upcoming videos, you can able to see verbal ability and coding related videos. So in order to not to miss those all videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And without any further delay, let's get started. And before going to start, top 3 commenters of the video will get free access to our Prevensta Prime. The people who don't know about the Prevensta Prime, I will explain in between after few question explanation. And people who already know us, they know what is the Prevensta Prime and everything. So try to comment and we will pick you guys top 3 commenters. And this is a placement season, a lot of companies are hiring, so I'll always suggest you guys follow our Instagram handle of 2024. For example, if you're a 2024 batch, follow 2024 batch only, and so that you don't have to verify whether this drive is for you or not, either on campus or off campus, or the test pattern or syllabus, anything we will post in the Instagram handles as well. So for 2024 we have a special Instagram handle. If you are a 2023 batch, follow the 2023 handle only. So all the links are given in the description of the video and you can navigate and follow us. Or if you want to reach us to clear your doubts on anything, you can always reach us through WhatsApp, Discord, LinkedIn and Telegram channels. We are always here to help you guys, and our mentors always happy to connect with you to solve your doubts. So without any further delay, let's get started with our first question. Here it is shown on the screen. So before going to start the explanation, I will always suggest you guys, please try to pause the video and try to solve the question on your own first and then look into the explanation, so that you can know with better shortcut how you can do the problems in very less time, right? So just look into the first question. What is the greatest number that will divide 22, 90 and 150 will the same remainder in each case? So it has to leave the same remainder when you divided these numbers. So many people will follow the theoretical approach or the shortcut approach, but for doing this type of problems, I'll always suggest students to go with option elimination first. If you are good with option elimination or digital sum or unit digit concept, these type of problems are damn easy. If you observe, see, I will eliminate the easy numbers first. See, if you see 25 cannot divide 22, so remainder always 22. And if you observe, 25 will exactly divide 150, so remainder will be 0. So here the reminders are different in each case, right? So your answer cannot be 25. See, logical approach. Simple, right? And 10. If you divide by 10, the remainder for 22 is 2. Why? Because it will cancel up to 20 and it can't cancel last 2, right? But if you divide 90 and 150, 10 exactly will divide. So simply I am saying your answers are not option C and option D. Then whether option B is your answer or not, let's see. For example, if you divide by 6, it will cancel up to 18 and you will have a remainder of 4. So remainder is 4. But if you divide 90 by 6, it will exactly cancel 15 times, right? Why? Because 10 times is 60, remainder is 30. 30 means 5 times it will get cancelled. So there is no remainder, which is nothing but remainder is 0. So again, 6 cannot give the same remainder. So your answer also not 6. So in order to do all these things, you need hardly within seconds. You will see 25, you will see 150. It is a multiple, and all are remaining are not multiple. So it can't be your answer. 10, all are having unit digit 0 except 22. So remainder cannot be the same. So all these things will comes to you, or it will be habituated to you once you are familiar with theoretical part. I can't explain theoretical part in one video, but even a Deloitte paper we can do it in easy pattern, right? We can easily do them actually, right? So whatever the answer I left with, option A is the correct answer. So if you want, you can cross verify. 4 divided by 22, remainder is 2. Why? Because it will cancel up to 20. And if you divide by 90, which is nothing but 80 plus 10, I can write 80 is a 4 multiple, remainder is 10. So if you divide 10 by 4, it will give you the remainder 2. Why? Because it will cancel up to 8. And 150 by 4, it will cancel up to 120 plus 30. So it will cancel up to 28 plus 2. So 2 is the remainder. So in each case, it left with 2 as a remainder. Even if you don't have a knowledge in theoretical concepts to do this type of shortcuts, you can also do the regular formula oriented or straightforward methods. We will teach everything actually in our prime videos, how to do a particular problem in different timelines. For example, you can do problem in just 10 seconds and 20 seconds and 30 seconds also, and you can do some problems in 40 seconds, 50 seconds, 60 seconds also, based on the methodology you will use. If you use the option elimination, you can solve this question in 20 to 30 seconds. But if you use another alternative method, which is a procedure oriented method, which is nothing but, in order to find the answer for this particular category, the answer you need to find, the differences of HCF you need to find. So difference of HCF means what? 22 90 difference. 22 and 90 difference is nothing but remainder 68, comma 90 and 150 difference is 60, and 22 150 is difference. So all three numbers differences we are taking. So 22 and which is 128. So which number can divide all these numbers perfectly is your answer. See, 25 cannot divide perfectly, 10 cannot divide perfectly, 6 cannot divide perfectly. So your answer is obviously 4. So anything is fine, guys. So how you are treating a problem is matter. So I hope you understood. So just look into the next problem. Again, I'm telling you, try to pause the video and try to solve it on your own first. Then look into the explanation. Okay, just look into the problem. Richard and Mary can complete a task of writing in 2 days when working together. If the Richard alone do for typing, he need 12 days to complete, and Mary can complete the same task when the work in. So when you do this type of problems more than 30 seconds, again I'm telling you, you can't save the time for other sections, or you may feel bit burden in your examination. So always try to do the problem in a smart method so that you can easily complete the problem. So simple logic I will tell you, remember that is, if a person is completing a task in A days and another person completing a task in B days, together completed the task in the formula, straight away formula we have AB by A plus B. But whenever together is given and alone is given and you need to find the another alone, this is some kind of simple cases. We will explain a lot of these type of models in our prime videos so that people can easily do the problems. So you have a together and you have a one alone, and you have to find the third person, or the second person who can do the work alone in how many days. The simple formula is, instead of plus you need to use minus. Simple. Why? Because you have to subtract, right? Out of the total work together they did, you have to subtract one person work and you will get the other person number of days. So the formula will be written as simply AB by A minus B. That's it. The formula is designed, right? So what is AB? You have to take these numbers. So 2 into 12. And the difference, which is nothing but 10 and 12 difference, 2 and 12 difference is 10. So 2 will cancel this 5 times. So answer is 12 by 5. So 12 by 5 days. So people who know these type of shortcuts, they will do the problem within the seconds. The people who follow regular methodologies, like some people will do LCM method, some people will do reciprocal method, but you need to know where I have to use which concept. If you know that, and you can save the time, and you can save the load on your brain as well, right? So I hope you understood this problem. So in Deloitte, there is some kind of problems a bit easier version. So don't worry, always try to do the problems in within less time, like 30 seconds. So just look into the next problem. Ramesh and Sahil were given some money and the ratio of the money was 3:8. Their father gives each of them 10 rupees and which makes their money in the ratio 2:5. Calculate and find the who has smaller money. So here I would like to do this problem nowhere in the internet. For example, this shortcut is rarely used and very few people only use this type of shortcuts. And here I would like to tell you that so many people will do, or in any internet you can see the solution as they will start with 3x plus 10 divided by 8x plus 10. So they will start like this, adding 10 rupees to the numerator and adding 10 rupees to the denominator, and again they will equal and they will do cross multiplication and everything. But here I would like to give you the mind calculation oriented shortcut. Simple. Always remember when you have this, the x factor x is equal to the formula simply the difference into modulus of c minus d divided by modulus of ad minus bc. So in order to remember this formula, you need to work bit. Why? Because while learning, you can practice so much time. But in the exam, you have to do it within the seconds, right? So for while you are learning, you can do around 15 minutes study on this. But when you went to the exam, you can do the problem when compared to the other people easily. See, I will tell you also, simple. So the difference amount, which is in the two ratios, and CD and A and B is nothing but the ratios. So the first ratio you need to treat it as AB, and the second ratio you need to treat it as CD. See in the exam how you will do after knowing this formula. So factor x is equal to simply difference is 10. So 10 into difference of CD. So C and D difference is 3 divided by AD minus BC difference. AD 3 into 5 15 and 8 into 2 16. Difference is 1. So x is equal to 30. If x equal to 30, then Ramesh portion will be, you have to multiply with ax, and in order to get Sahil it is bx. Simple guys. So this is the explanation actually I did. Now let's revise the problem. So Ramesh portion is, a value is 3, right? So 3 into 30 is 90 and Sahil value is 8 into 30 240. So we need to find the smaller money. So answer is Ramesh 90. And I will tell you how we will do in the exam without having any pen and paper. Again I am telling you, these are all the things we will explain in our videos, so that our students will do the problem in this manner while they went to the exam. See simply. They will see, okay, two ratios are given and the difference is also given. So immediately what they will do, they will take the difference of second ratio. So 3 into 10 divided by AD minus BC. It will be in your brain, right? So 3 5s are 15, 8 2s are 16. So difference is 1. So answer x is equal to 10. And I want to find the smaller money. Smaller is 3 units. So into 3. So answer is 90. See, very minimal rough work. If you have a background, shortcut or theory or the methodology, whatever you call it as. So this is what you need to reach. Doing in a regular methodology will give you the answer, but it will increase the burden for your brain. If you are saturated in the aptitude round itself, how you can able to solve the coding sections and remaining sections, right? So aptitude is a very beautiful concept you can do with ease. Always you need to do is practice more, right? So that's it. If you have any doubts, you can always comment in the video. We'll always get back to you and we will clear your all the doubts, guys. And just look into the next problem. There are four friends named Ram, Mohan, Raj, Roy. The sum of their ages is 96. 6 years later, the ratio will become 8 is to 7 is to 6 is to 9. What is the Raj's present age? Raj present age is how much? Guys, here just look at, I will tell you one beautiful simple shortcut. There are four friends named something and sum of their ages is 96 is given. And 6 years later, the ratio will be this, right? So tell me one thing. What is the Raj's present age? Rather than finding the present age, what is the age after 6 years? 6 years later, right? Why? Because I know after 6 years the ratio. So that's why I am making my options to come to the 6 years later age. Why? Because so many people will do a mistake like they will start with previous, but don't do that. And they will start doing 96 and split into the ratios and they will end up with a huge calculation part. Always think logically to get the simple answers. Raj is present, I don't know. But I know after 6 years, the ratios are this. So, Raj is third person. So, it must be 6 multiple, right? So, after 6 years, 6 multiple, then what is the answer? Just don't do anything. Just add 6 to each value. 17 plus 6, answer is 23. 16 plus 6, answer is 22. 14 plus 6, answer is 20. 18 plus 6, answer is simply 24. See, which number is 6 multiple is your answer. See how logically doing the problems. It's not about doing the problem. It's about how we are doing the problem in the examination. So, I don't know the present age, but I added 6 years so that after 6 years, the ratio must be this, which is 8 is to 7 is to 6 is to 9. In this, Raj is having ratio 6. So, according to the ratio proportions, we know if some person have a ratio and your answer must be the ratio multiple. So, if you see all the answers, only one option we have, that is a 6 multiple. So, option D is correct. So, this is how you need to do. So many people will do sometimes. And again, I'm telling you, this is a straight away question. So, we didn't even alter the question. So, they want these type of logical people who approaches the answers quickly. And if you have guys doubt like, sir, if we get two similar options, what to do? Then verify the 96. So that's why they have given the 96 also. So these are all simple logical approaches you need to do, right? So just look into the next question. A cricketer scores 85 runs in his 17th innings and increases the average by 3 runs. Find out the average score at the end of the 17th innings. So whenever you are doing this type of problems, background theory is very important. See, after 16th innings, for example, he has an average of X runs. And after scoring 85 runs in the 17th innings, the average becomes X plus 3, right? According to the statement. So X plus 3 is nothing but every innings is increased by 3. Remember, in the average, if the average increased by 10, each element in the list also increased by 10. This is the statement you need to learn while learning the averages. So simply 3 into 51. So 3 into 17, which is equal to 51. So every match increased by 3 means total 17 matches, additional runs is 51. This additional 51 runs is scored in 17th innings. So 85 minus 51, the answer is 34. This 34 is nothing but the average. So if in the 17th innings also he scored 34, the average remains 34 only. But additionally he scored 51 runs. So this 51 runs is distributed to all 17 matches equally by 3. That's why averaging is by 3. So these are all background theoretic concept. I can't explain in a single simple video. So remember, in order to do this type of problem, simple logic is there. Simple, nothing but multiply number of innings into increased value. So answer is 51. Subtract this 51 with the total number of runs, and it will give you the answer 34. This is the average of 16th innings. In order to get the 17th innings average, it needs to increase by 3, right? So plus 3, which is equal to 37. So after 17 innings, the average is 37. See, if you know the background and if you know the theoretical concepts, you can do the problem easily. So in order to learn all those things, the people who are new to our prime, I would like to explain this, are people who already having the access to our Insta prime, they already know it, which is nothing but in our aptitude courses. You can see quantitative aptitude course, logical course, and verbal, data interpretation, visual reasoning, cryptographic, and game-based aptitude, and everything. So here you can practice everything from the scratch, basics to advanced level, and you can prepare for any company-specific examinations actually. So in this, how we have created the courses are nothing but simply we have created all theoretical concepts first, then we have explained 10 questions of each video, around half an hour videos, and after that we have given 30 questions for practice, so around 50 questions you can complete all model questions of each topic, right? So this is how we will try to give the best content to our students so that they can easily prepare and they can easily solve the problems. Here in the videos also we will always give best shortcuts rather than the regular approaches in the internet. So if you want to prepare for company specific, for example Deloitte or Accenture or TCS Digital, Wipro, whatever it may be, you can navigate to the company's tab and you can navigate through all the company specific courses. Or if you want to, for example, just open some course. Yeah. Yeah. For example, if you want to learn programming languages like C, C++, Java, and Python, we have separate courses. Or if you are a beginner for the coding and if you want to learn the basic coding, intermediate coding, you can learn. Or if you are a CSIT or EC students or EC and remaining core branches or IT branches students, you can, if you want to learn competitive coding from the basics, you can learn here. And if you want to learn the data structures in different programming languages, we have also, and you can learn. And so many people, the basic stuff they need to know is full stack development courses. So every company is looking in the student that they need to know basics of, at least basics of web development. So we have included all of our web development courses also, like full stack and MERN stack and everything. And you can see the popular skills recently, data related courses are very much popular. You need to know at least one or two technologies while going through the interview. So data science, data analytics, artificial intelligence, and AML, Power BI, all these are very important for you guys. And if you want to prepare for different platform specific, you can prepare platform specific. Or if you want to prepare or create your own projects to improve your resume, you can do all these projects and you can include in your resume as well. And if you want to learn practice pseudo code, you can learn from here. Or if you want to know about the resume building, you can build your resume by seeing this course. And if you want to know about the previous year experiences by the selected candidates, you can see here interview experiences by them. So all this comes under with a one subscription plan. So if you are a new user, you have to navigate through our website and just get the Insta Prime and start your preparation. And if you want to know about the complete syllabus of Deloitte, this link is given in the description of the video. You can navigate here and you can start practicing the question answers as well. So let's get back to the question and answers remaining, which is nothing but see here. The question given depending on the coding and decoding. In the specific code language, wind is written as AGPB. Find out how venture is written in that language. So whenever you are doing coding, decoding, or letter series related problems, always you need to know how to write the alphabets in numbers quickly. So W is nothing but 23, 9 is nothing but I, N is number 14, and D is nothing but 4. So it is converted to AG. A is nothing but 1, and G is nothing but 7, P is nothing but 16, B is nothing but 2. So see, here it is minus 2, here it is plus 2, here it is minus 2, next here it is C. 23 become 1, it is bit tough. So in the circular counting, A again it will become 27. After Z, again A will come, right? So 27 or 1, anything is same. So it is become plus 4. So the first element become plus 4 and the remaining all elements are plus and minus of 2, which is nothing but 2 is increasing, 2 is decreasing. So let's do that. V is nothing but 22. 22 plus 4 is 26. 26 is nothing but Z. So only we have one option, that is option C. Or we have another answer also, none. So we left with two answers. So we have to design our answer, right? So let's do this. E is nothing but 5. 5 minus 2 is nothing but 3. 3 is nothing but C. Verified. And N is nothing but number 14 plus 2 is 16. 16 is nothing but P. Next, T is nothing but T20s. So 20 minus 2 is 18. 18 is nothing but right to R. See how I am thinking and getting the answer easily. And U is nothing but 21 plus 2, 23 is nothing but W. And R is nothing but right to vote 18 minus 2 is 16 is nothing but P. And E is nothing but 5 plus 2 is nothing but G, which is 7. So all the elements are matched or not? Yes, matched. So option C is the correct answer. You don't have to do anything. So here in the number series is a basic. Letter series, coding, decoding, and analogy, all the things are depends on alphabets more. So whenever alphabets are there, if you are able to convert them in the numbers quickly, you can do the problem easily. So I hope you understood everything. If you didn't understand anything, please let me know us in the chat so that we'll get back to you and we will clarify your doubts. So just look into the question. I am moving towards the south. I walk 2 kilometers and then I turn 30 degrees anti-clockwise. So turning clockwise, anti-clockwise whenever the problem is given, directly look into the problem first. Whether you need to give the priority for distance or direction. Which direction is opposite direction I am facing? So here the problem is depending on direction, not on the distances, right? So simply do the problem based on the directions, not with the displacements or distances. So we are always facing towards the north. So opposite direction is south, right hand side is east, left hand side is west. So here, for example, I am facing toward the south first. South is this. So I am changing the color to understand in better way. So this is the south direction. So anti-clockwise 30 degrees. So 30 degrees anti-clockwise. So I will tell you best shortcut for this type of problems. So many people will do moving forward, moving backward, anti-clockwise, clockwise, turning and everything. They will waste a lot of time and they will end up with a confused answer. Here I would like to tell you the best and simple shortcut, is nothing but 30 degrees anti-clockwise, right? Write it down all anti-clockwise and clockwise degrees. 30 anti-clockwise and 285 clockwise and 15 clockwise. So always the turning left clockwise anti-clockwise, right? So you need to add all the clockwise directions and take the difference with the anti-clockwise. Simple. So you have to take the difference of different directions. So clockwise direction sum is 300. If you subtract, it will become 270 degrees. So 270 degrees clockwise is the resultant, right? So 270 degrees clockwise. This is 90 degrees clockwise. This is 90 degrees clockwise. This is 90 degrees clockwise. So just remember 90, 90, 90. 3 90s are 270. So now I am facing east. Simple. So what is the opposite direction of what I am facing? I am facing east, my opposite direction is west. So answer is option C. So this is how you need to do these type of problems without having any trouble. So remember, always add the clockwise directions and anti-clockwise directions. Take the difference and do the problem. This is the best method to do. Don't follow any other methods. Okay. So just look into the next problem, which is based on statement and conclusion. The question contains some statements. Okay, whenever you have this type of statement conclusion, don't look into the data, just directly go to the question and draw the logical Venn diagram. Statement. Some mobiles are cameras, some mobiles are cameras, some cameras are calculators, some cameras are calculators. So some common area is there, that's it. Next, all calculators are mobiles. All calculators are mobiles. We don't know the relationship between mobile and calculators. Why? Because if you observe, guys, whenever you are doing this type of problems, always remember, look them individually. Red circle is here, calculator circle is here. So only look into those two circles. So there is no interaction between them and there is no relationship between them. So the answer is don't know condition. If you don't know, any conclusion is wrong. Next, all cameras are mobiles. All cameras are mobiles. Actually, some mobiles are cameras. Only some, right? Not all. So this is also wrong. So answer is neither one nor two. So option C is correct answer. You don't have to worry about all these things more. And just look into the next problem, which is based on blood relations. So just look into the answer quickly. Okay, let's do one thing. This is your assignment question and try to comment on this video and with the answer, and we will pick the top 3 commenters of this video and we will try to give the previous star. So I'm not explaining why, because we have explained so many questions. So this is your assignment question. Meanwhile, take a screenshot or pause the video and do the problem on your own. So tell me the answer in the chat and we will pick the top 3 commenters of the video and we will try to give the previous star. And this is the placement season again. I'm telling you, last but not least, it is the right time. You guys need to follow us all our social media handles. Instagram, if you are a 2024 or 2023 or 2025, we are posting each individual year specific hirings or updates. So follow our social media handles to get the quick updates and follow our YouTube channel as well, that is Prepinsta, so that you will get all video lectures of different companies, test patterns and question answers and everything. And if you want to reach us, you can reach us through WhatsApp, Discord, LinkedIn and Telegram. We have a cool community in the Discord around with more than 50k students, so where we are giving them all the inputs, whatever they are required. So thank you so much. This is the end of the video. If you have any doubts, please comment on the video and subscribe to our Prepinsta YouTube channel. Thank you so much. See you soon. Bye bye.